And we are live on YouTube. I'm just going to go live on Instagram. It's loading, and as always, I'm going to wait a minute or so to see who is going to join us. Oh, we are live here, so we can go live now on
Go
Instagram.
live on Instagram. Oh, this is
Go
so
live.
cool.
It's loading. And we are live here as well. Okay, so we can forget about the tech aspect and we can enjoy. I'm here
Yay.
with Rikki. But yeah, hi Rikki again. Hello, hello.
Hi, hi, hi,
Hi.
hi, hi, hi.
And hello everyone who is, well, going to join us. Then we'll say hello again. But if you're watching it on a replay, hello, hello, hello.
Hey, y'all. What's going
Hello.
on, y'all? Happy Tuesday. How's everything?
Yes, the energy's been intense a day before full moon.
Mm.
So yes, it's really good to be able to do this live and to raise vibration. I have my peace lavender candle. I was mentioning to Rikki, well, being spiritual doesn't mean we are perfect. Being perfect doesn't exist, and I got triggered throughout the day like so many times, which is an opportunity for me to really forgive during the full moon and release. But I
Mhm.
did my quick ritual before we hopped onto this live. I cleared my energy.
Yeah.
I sent away whatever wasn't mine. I alchemized, and now I'm in the right space. And I'm feeling actually that excitement in my solar plexus. I'm tapped into the intuition, tapped into the source. And so it's all about like returning back to yourself, to the center.
Mhm.
So don't be harsh on yourself. Like if you get triggered, we all get triggered, and treat it as an opportunity to learn, grow. Take a note of what's happening because I think that's an opportunity, especially a day before full moon, for the patterns, people, things to be released. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, yes, yes. I completely agree with you. This is an opportunity to cleanse and to clear and release what does not serve you. The full moon, like we said yesterday, is all about releasing, right? What does not serve you. The new moon is when you call in the abundance. So the new moon is asking you to release what does not serve you. Obviously, the element is fire, and the ruling planet is Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and wisdom and luck. And some of the themes of the full moon in Sagittarius is truth and authenticity, freedom and adventure, right? Philosophy, higher learning, optimism, expansion, and letting go of limiting beliefs. So, as I was brushing my teeth before we came on live,
Mhm.
Spirit was asking me to talk about authenticity and releasing the limiting beliefs of just personally of me showing myself, my true authentic self to the collective, whether it's through dance, whether it's through the new projects that I am engaging in, the clothes that I wear, and really just sharing that um, it's work, right? It's work to break these limiting beliefs, storylines that you used to tell yourself, staying small. Um, it's work to actually be authentic and to let your true authentic self shine through. So spirit's asking you to release these limiting beliefs that you have of yourself that keep you small, because the world is a really big place and we want to see you. We want to see you shine. And yeah, yeah.
Mm, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And being authentic, it's not actually that difficult. It is actually a way of being yourself. So you don't have to pretend. And the minute you realize who you really are, if you have not maybe spend time in terms of getting to know yourself. Like, it's such an easier way of living when you're so tapped into your soul and to your heart space.
Are we here?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I can hear you. Am I frozen? You're frozen on my end. I can't. Yeah. Oh, I can still hear you. And
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, y'all, for those who are watching and will watch on the replay, I live in the jungle. So sometimes my Wi-Fi be going in and out. And if it happens, I'll be right back. Okay. Just know that. So I did not hear what you said, Martha.
What was I saying? I was saying that like it's what
You were saying that authenticity is not that hard once you realize, that you're just being your true self when you release these limiting beliefs and drop in.
And it's so much easier because you don't have to pretend. And it's not only for the online space, it's about being yourself everywhere to show up as your true self. And then it's so easier. Well, it's so easy. But of course, it takes work because we've been preconditioned. And so I don't want anyone listening to feel like really bad about the way they maybe have been living their lives. There's always an opportunity to return to your true self and to do the healing. And those full moons and then new moons are opportunities. Full moon, like to release what we've been talking, and then new moon, then to set intentions. So we can work with the moon, and it is exciting.
Yes. It is. It is very exciting. It comes to me with social media. So it's so in my forefront because with my businesses and the projects that I've been launching, that, just really putting myself out there to be seen by people when, before it might have been just a meme or a picture or, something else. However, now I've been putting myself out there dancing, actually speaking, telling people who I am, where I came from, little by little. And it's practice, y'all. It's practice. It's really practice. But like Martha said, once you're able to drop in and release these limiting beliefs about yourself, it's easy and it's fun. And I feel like I am able to feel the projections of other people, right, through the screen, people that may come across the screen, family members. And so also, right, so being tapped in and being able to see behind the veil, it's managing and remembering that, hey, these aren't your feelings. These are projections that you are feeling from other people, and you can let them go because it has nothing to do with you. Which also makes it much easier to be able to be authentic and to shine and to show my true authentic self.
I love it. And then eventually you don't care anymore whether someone is going to like what you have to say or not, because I think you'll relate that when we do this work and when we agree or we choose to be in online spaces, we set intentions, whether consciously or not consciously, to attract the right, well, let's call them, whether followers, students, friends, who operate through similar lenses in terms of how they perceive the world. So actually being authentic, it is like so useful because you can remove from your energy anyone who shouldn't be there anyway. And it is actually very, very exciting. And I think like whenever there's something what you've been talking about projected onto you, then that's also, it tells what you've mentioned about the other people. Yeah, you just let them go.
You just
Yeah,
let
why
them
would you
go.
even like think about like why would you even care about what other people think? Of course, like act with integrity, be kind.
Yes.
We're not talking about like acting in a mean way. Hi, Aneta, so nice to see you. But it is liberating and freeing.
It is liberating and freeing. And once again, like that's work, right? You don't just wake up and all of a sudden you're not giving a fuck. Or you can, I don't know. But I know with me personally, it's a practice. It's a practice of um readjusting and realigning and remembering, hey, you're not that person anymore that cares what people think, or family, or maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I shouldn't wear my bikini because it
Mhm,
will attract this type of
mhm,
flow or behavior. It just, when I realized that I am safe, and I had two homegirls the other night, Ebony and Shaka, tell me that I was safe, reassured me that I was safe, um, to love, to be admired, to be adored by people. Um, and that really made a difference. That really made a difference when other people too can, part of your tribe, can support your healing. They really supported my healing in that moment where I was feeling unsure, a little insecure. Am I safe to be exposed?
mhm,
Is it safe for me to be exposed? I've been in this healing cocoon for well over 2 years. It started when I was in the United States. And so let's say over 3 years, I have been deeply in this healing, self-love cocoon. And when anything or anyone may move a little funny, it's like, oh, am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe? Yes, I am safe. I am safe. So
mm,
that's another thing, right? Like having community, having people in your tribe, your sisters, to reflect to you the work that you've done in releasing limiting beliefs and releasing baggage, things that don't serve you, and to reaffirm you and say, yes, my love, you're okay, you're safe, um, you're different now.
mhm.
I'm
I
very
love it.
thankful.
A couple of things have popped into my mind.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be myself if I didn't have those thoughts and downloads. Well,
Yes.
first of all, like we can do only, uh, well, we can heal on our own, but we cannot heal everything. There are certain things that we have to heal in relation to others and with others, with support of others. And it's so important to be well part of a community of people who are going to lift you up. And I think there is an important calling from the spirit world as well to really reassess your groups, reassess your communities, and to really be mindful of your energy and energy expenditure, and to really see who really lifts you up, who's got your back, who talks positively, especially when you're not with them, but behind your back,
Yeah.
because this is a really important indication. But yes, when we have those like-minded souls, when we create those communities, we can achieve so much more because we can support each other, we can learn from each other, we can really witness another person's growth, another person's healing. It's beautiful.
It is. It is. It's
Hi,
that.
Courtney. How are you?
Yeah. Let me switch over here to King Soon is here. Yes. Ching, ching, ching goes a money tree. Yo, King Soon. I love that money mantra. If you are still watching, let me just give you a shout out, yo. So every day at 11:11 a.m., I have my alarm set daily I recite your money mantra. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, wave, wave. I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, debt, debt. All debt is paid. Yes, I've been doing this for months. I've heard of this money mantra and seen so many people recite it. And finally, I found you, the creator. So thank you so much for your creation and for the magic that you put out here in the world to us, to uplift us. Thank you very, 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 very much. Yeah. Who else is here? We got Stacy. We got D-Rock, yo, socks. Okay. Inca, what's up, Inca? Yo, sincerely, Shaneka. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for being here. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. All right, let's get some cards going.
Definitely.
Spirit gave
Cards.
me a message. At the bottom of the deck, we have here Queen Nefertiti, alchemy. Everything you touch turns to gold, obviously, right? Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Everything you touch turns to gold, my loves. Just keep doing the work. And the work is going within. It's not always pretty. It's not always glamorous. However, it's worth it. You are worth it. Ooh, split the deck to Radical Rebirth. Y'all, this is Mbuya Nahanda. She is a grandmother from Zimbabwe. And if you notice, she's got her staff. She's got her lions with her. Come through, Inca. Yeah, Inca's in the building. Lions
Rikki,
coming through.
you're frozen. Could you try and switch off the video and switch on? Oh, you're back. You're not frozen anymore. Yeah, the video started. Yeah, the minute I acknowledged.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we have Mbuya Nahanda here. We've got the lions. Thank you, Inca, for being here representing. Yeah, courageous, reborn. This is really a time to go within, to release all that does not serve you so that you can continue to rise day after day like the sun. I was channeling Mbuya Nahanda for at least a year before I moved to Costa Rica. And she really carried me through every single day, gave me the strength, and told me that, whatever I'm about to embark on in this new life, in this new land, that I can do it, that I have the strength within me. And so do you, y'all. And shout out to Goddess Abiola Abrams of the African Goddess Rising deck. Love y'all. Love her. Oh, again at the bottom of the deck. You see? Still you rise, y'all. Again and again and again. You can do it. Ooh. You can do it. You have any messages?
Well, I pulled some cards as well, but I'm enjoying your reading, so I'm like fully immersed.
One just popped out, feeling safe. Didn't we just say this? Didn't we just say this? Goddess Taituba, feeling safe. It is safe. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. And also, we just jumped right into the conversation without acknowledging our ancestors and spirit, the nature spirits, Mama Earth. Thank you, y'all, for bringing us here once again together. We love you. We appreciate you. And thank you for these messages. So yeah, y'all, feeling safe. It is safe to be safe. It is safe to be safe. And like I said before, it's difficult sometimes. You might be unsure if you're on the right path. You may be unsure if it's safe to put yourself out there in whatever way, whether it be in love or whether it be a new project, or to travel, even to change your hair color, right? They're showing me like blonde hair. Even to change your hair color, it is safe. You are safe. It is safe to be safe. Under that harvest, yes. It is a time of harvest. During the full moon is releasing, right? But however, we do gather the harvest and we pick through the harvest and we see what we need, what we can use, and then we give back to Mama Earth what no longer serves us. So this is a time of great harvest, y'all. You're putting in the work, and Spirit's really proud of you and just asking you to continue forward in your truth, in your authenticity. They're showing me arts, all different types of art, whether it be painting, whether it be photography, whether it be music, whether it be dance, roller skating, once again, hair. Spirit's really asking you to shine through, come through, y'all. Any other messages for this moment? Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah. They also gave me a recipe to give you guys for black salt. So let me just do that right now because they just said give the recipe for black salt. So you can use sea salt. You can use pink Himalayan salt. I wrote it down. Charcoal. Okay, so here it is. Black salt recipe for protection and release. Perfect for full moon and Sagittarius vibes. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, shine. Obviously. Thank you, Spirit. Come through. Okay. We want to see your art. Okay, so do it yourself black salt recipe for protection and release. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of pink or sea salt. Okay, that is for purification and grounding. You are going to need 1 crushed charcoal round, you know, like the little charcoals that they use. That is for your protection and fire energy. And then 1 teaspoon of black pepper or cayenne pepper. That is to ward off negativity. And as an option, you could use ash from burned herbs such as sage or rosemary or frankincense. Or you can use crushed eggshells. I eat hard-boiled eggs all the time, so eggshells is definitely one of my go-to thing. I scatter them all around my property. They are for ancestral shielding. And then also optional, a few drops of essential oil like lavender or cedar. So what you're going to do for the ritual is you're going to cleanse and set your space. You're going to cleanse your space and then set your intention. You can light a candle, say a prayer, or call in your ancestors, or all 3. Why not? Crush the charcoal into powder. So if you have a mortar and pestle, or if you just want to crush it up with your hand or a spoon, and you're going to mix all the ingredients in a small bowl while stirring clockwise. Okay, clockwise. And then you can speak your intention. You can say something like, I bless this black salt with the power to protect, cleanse, and release what no longer serves me. And then you can store your mixture in a small jar or a pouch and label it if you want. So the ways that you can use this black salt for protection and release is that you can sprinkle it around your doors or your windows for energetic protection. You can add it to your ritual baths or your floor washes. And when I say bath, you don't have to have a bathtub to take a bath, right? You could use a pot with water and soak your feet, or you can add whatever it is to the pot and gently, lovingly pour it over your head when you're in the shower. And another way to use the salt is you can keep a pinch in your purse or your altar bowl or in your pocket. And finally, you can use it on a candle to dress your candle for your moon rituals for clearing and release. Yeah. So salt,
Love it.
charcoal, black or cayenne pepper, eggshells, burned herbs, and essential oils. Okay, that's what I got for y'all right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what it reminded me, well, when you were sharing that recipe and that we can use various herbs as well, is that, well, first of all, I know we can consciously choose various herbs, but when I moved to the property where I'm currently at, actually, there is rosemary planted on the edges in front of my entrance door, and that's for protection. So I truly believe that herbs also choose us. So I have my herb garden. I have lavender, thyme outside on one side of the garden. I have rosemary along the entrance, and it just grows there. And I know it's for protection. So it's also beautiful to be mindful of our surrounding and what's around.
Absolutely.
And then I've been like recently gifting to so many people black obsidian as well, and I'm using that palm stone as well, and it's been on my selenite dish for like, yeah, I've been like cleansing it. This works. Yeah,
Obviously.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
But I had to acknowledge, in case it wasn't, of course, for everyone else. I've got some cards I pulled. I'll channel. So I'm using the regular Astro Tarot deck, and then Faces of Ocean by Goddess Abiola, the one I've been using recently. So I pulled some cards, and it ties beautifully. And we're going to be talking soon about the event we are co-creating. But yes, let's concentrate on the energies around this full moon. So we have Ocean's honeypot. This is in a position of our strength, sacred pleasure, sensuality, and self-love. And this is the way forward. Pleasure, joy, happiness is a way forward. The more you are going to embark on that journey of happiness and really concentrating on what feels in your heart and soul, life is going to get better. And I'm not talking that you're going to really ignore anything important in your life, but your energy is going to increase. And when you actually raise your vibration, this works as an energy protection anyway, but many of you who are watching it live, or if you're watching it on a replay, you have been prioritizing self-love, and your angels are so proud of you. And it's not selfish to really concentrate on yourself, to really prioritize yourself, because the more you're going to prioritize yourself, the more you're going to concentrate on yourself, your immediate surrounding, it's going to behave like, people around you are going to behave in the same way. So if you're choosing yourself, other people are going to choose you. If you're prioritizing yourself, you're going to start noticing that other people are going to prioritize yourself as well. So there's that encouragement to carry on doing the inner work, because then you can see reflections in your immediate surrounding. The second card I've got is Ocean of Miracles. Divine synchronicity, unexpected blessings, hopes. This is your heart calling to really believe that all those signs, symbols from the spirit world, that they are true. And you know they are true, and your heart reminds you. But sometimes we all have tendency that our logical mind takes over, and then we're thinking, am I making this up? Is this even real? Yes, it is real. And if you feel it is real, no, it is real. And then the third card, Option of Unlocked Gates. So this is an opportunity for this full moon. Okay, the keywords here: freedom, breaking barriers, unleashing potential. This is about getting honest with yourself. What energies, what things, people you're not taking with you in your life. And the minute you are going to release it in whatever form you're going to choose to, you will be able to tap into your full potential. You are going to live your life purposefully. And know what I keep hearing is that it's okay to remove certain people from your life. It is okay at the same time to grieve the loss of those people, because you do not have to grieve the like the physical, they do not have to die or cross over. You can also like be upset by consciously like removing people who shouldn't be in your energy, and that gives opportunity for you to step into your power and to really fulfill your purpose and allow other people to learn their own lessons. And should they choose to, because we have free will, they might catch up with you, but they might choose to go on a different path as well. And we know that some people come and go. Everyone teaches us something, but also, yeah, allow yourself to feel whatever you are experiencing at a particular moment, and know that sometimes we have to make those difficult choices to remove people from our lives. And that doesn't mean that like you hate people. You can still love someone, and you can choose those people to love from a distance. You can choose to not be around them because you are prioritizing self-love. You are prioritizing yourself. I've got cards here as well. Well, we have Aquarius reverse, Pisces reverse, and then we have the Sun, which really tells me that so many of you have been numbing yourself. You have been not allowing yourself to really feel. It is okay to feel. It is okay to be honest with yourself. You are being encouraged by your spirit world, by your angels, to just sit with whatever has been bubbling inside of you and allow those emotions, no matter how complicated they are, to surface. And that's going to allow you to be able to eventually alchemize anything challenging into something more beautiful. But if you're not honest with yourself, if you're not present with yourself, if you're rushing, if you're numbing yourself, if you are continuously doing, and really distracting yourself with endless goals, by prioritizing other people, by prioritizing work projects, by prioritizing everything but you, well, no matter, then you're not then going to feel well in terms of your energy, in terms of your spirit, and your body is going to remind you eventually. And this is when you might get some aches, certain symptoms, diseases, yeah, because you are not paying attention to your soul, heart, also intuition, that whispers, but when it's ignored, it starts screaming. And when it starts screaming and you are still not listening, then you might get other manifestations. In order for you to be able to manifest whatever you want to manifest in this lifetime, and know that there are no limits, we as human beings put those upper limits to what we believe it is possible. Anything is possible. Anything that you believe and anything that you're a vibrational match to, you can have. But there is a discrepancy. So like we've got Aquarius reverse, which is like something's disturbed. Like you are playing it small. You are, on one hand, you have desires and things that you really want to manifest, that you want to bring into your reality, but you don't really believe it. And in order for you to be able to work and co-create with the universe, you have to believe, you have to feel that everything that you are manifesting is already yours. But you have to really feel it deep to your core, because it's not enough to want something, it's not enough to need something, because you're then operating through that lower vibration. It's needy. No, it's about like thanking the universe, thanking angels for supporting you and for bringing everything into your reality. I just want to pull more cards, but so basically know that that full moon is about releasing things, about forgiving. This is what Yasmin Boland reminded, well, me, and hopefully some of you who watched the last episode. I published it yesterday, that like she encourages people during the full moon to do the forgiveness ritual, and this has allowed her a lot in terms of her own life, but also anyone who's been following her Moonology movement, to manifest more, because we know, or maybe we don't, that forgiveness is you don't forget what other people did to you. You do not diminish anything. You do not take away like responsibility or anything that's hurtful, but you are doing it for yourself, and basically you can cut various karmic ties. So treat tonight, tomorrow as an opportunity to forgive. And if you feel like you have forgiven, forgive more. Forgive more. So get into a meditation, get into an automatic writing, and whatever people, whoever keeps coming up, like know and trust the universe, trust angels and guides that they're bringing you the people that you still need to cut cords, that you still need to forgive. And then with love, forgive them and remove them from your energy, because towards the end of this June, I think exactly on the 27th of June, we have new moon in Cancer, and we are hosting that beautiful retreat that we are going to be talking about in a second. But new moon will be about setting intentions, will be about like manifesting, and in between, so we're forgiving like today, tomorrow. In between, we are to concentrate, as Yasmin Boland's been mentioning, on gratitude. And then we are going to tap into that high vibration through, well, joy, fun, and movement. And I hope if it is in alignment what we are sharing, well, right now, what we are going to share in a second, well, you might get a pull towards like the event that we're co-creating. But oh, we did. I had that card yesterday, but prosperity is yours. We've got Ocean of Mother's Milk. The minute you're going to stop, take. You have to take responsibility. You have to take a radical responsibility for your life. The message is stop blaming others for your reality. Take radical responsibility. Do the inner work. Forgive, and you will live a better life. This is what I got. Rikki, do you want to talk about our event? I can't see you. You're frozen again. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Me.
Yeah, you
Oh,
froze
you can
for a
hear
moment.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, I keep freezing. You keep freezing.
It's okay.
You're frozen on my end, but like, yes, I guess we keep freezing on each other's screens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you're back. I can hear. You're moving.
Woo, it's magic.
Yes. Let's talk about the movement. Let's talk about magic.
Yeah, well, first of all, I just want to acknowledge what you said. You started off with joy and happiness, and at the bottom of this deck is the joy card. Yeah, it's really a time, and miracles. We got a miracle card too as well, right? It's really a time to step into your joy and your happiness and to live freely. By doing these rituals of releasing what does not serve you. And a huge part of that is forgiveness. Forgiving first and foremost yourself. So many times we beat ourselves up and we're holding on to something that we did that maybe didn't align with our soul. And we carry that in our backpack, right? For years and years. So it's really a time to take that book bag off, to open it up and be like, yo, I see you, I love you, I forgive you, and to release it with love. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Yeah. So thank you. So are we going to tell the people what we're doing?
Yes, and I'm just going to read the comments. Courtney saying beautiful readings. Thank you. And thank you. And everyone who's joining. Hi, Aoife. Hi.
Hi. We've got that's what I gotta do.
I can't check your name, but I remember we've recently connected. Hi, Isolde. Hello, everyone else who is here live, because I'm not able to see all of the names. Welcome. Yes, let's talk. Big reveal.
Okay, cool. So y'all, Martha and I are we spirits like, y'all, you need to do this retreat for the people, for the goddesses. And we're like, okay, spirit, you talk, we listen. So June 27th, 28th, and 29th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of 2025, Martha, the medium, and I are hosting a 3-day virtual soul retreat. It is called Awaken, the Divine Feminine. And It is our sacred roll call that we're putting out there into the ethers to rise from the ashes and shed what no longer serves us. We are reclaiming our bodies. We are reclaiming our voices. We are reclaiming our power. We are doing this by movement, magic, meditation, breathing, through oracle divination. And we are calling out to you. We are extending this invitation to you, our collective. Journal prompts, all these amazing things. And then, of course, we have the optional VIP upgrade, which is where you will have a private session with either me or Martha. Yeah. So we'd like to
I
invite you
am
to
going
that.
to, of course, I'm going to bring the registration
Yes,
link.
put the
Okay, I've
link
got it
up.
here.
Yeah.
So we're going to, let's do the official one because it's still not, after we finish this live, I'm going to add it to the link, but it is all up and running. So let's see. Okie dokie. And ta-dam, it is live.
It's
We are live.
official. We are
We're
live.
live.
It is official.
And we do, and Spirit really wanted us to acknowledge, well, not only acknowledge, but reward those women who really feel that, oh, yes, I don't want to swear, but it's like, F yes, this is what I
Yes.
really want to do. I want to show up for myself. I want to connect with other women. I want to heal. I want to witness transformation. And we have a special early bird prize till, is it end of Friday, till 13th? Discounted
Yes.
price, and then price goes up, but it is still affordable and there's still payment plans available. Yes.
At the bottom of the deck, good juju, obviously. So let me tell you something about this card, y'all. This card right here. Do you see this goddess's face? This is Marie Laveau. And my middle name is Marie. Marie, the name Marie runs very deep in my family. My grandmother's, my name, my cousin's name, my cousin Janae, who I spoke about this morning. And my cousin Janae passed away in 2019 on her 26th birthday. And let me tell you something, y'all. This is Janae's face. If you look at this card, I wish I had a side to side. On my other one, I do. However, this Marie Laveau, this is her face right here. So my cousin Janae is coming through. She is letting you know, y'all, it's time to rise up, to light your candles, to get the stones out, to get the salt out, to move your body, to free yourselves. It is time. We are awakening, y'all. Ooh, thank you, Janae. Thank you, girl.
I can feel her presence. I got chills. That's the
Did you
spirit
really?
confirming.
This is her.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And again, that's beautiful because in this circle, like, of course, we'll have all those beautiful goddesses who are going to create that circle with us. But of course, there will be spirit present as well. They are coming, they are participating, they're creating this event as well. So I know it's going to be magical.
Yes, it is. I'm super excited for the Liberation Portal, which is our sacred portal of movement and dance. And girls, we're about to get wild. Do you hear me? We are going to be wild.
Yes.
We are awakening, obviously. Yemaya, goddess of awakening. I mean,
let's see. I'll pull 3 more cards as well. We'll see what's up. Oh, what's jumping?
Y'all know the
Ooh.
vibes. Y'all know the vibes. They're here. They're speaking to us. This is literally the awakening card. Our retreat is called Awaken the Divine Feminine. It's on and popping, y'all. Join us.
Of course. And look, the cards that I got, something that we'll be able to do during the retreat together. Well, first of all, we are going to be able to tap into our infinite wealth, generosity, blessing, auspicious blessing, ocean overflows. But in order to do so, we will be able to work with alchemy. So alchemy, transformation, change, ocean the magic. So we are going to do the work, and then we are going to release ocean of envy, jealousy, self-doubt, inadequacy. And then by us really witnessing each other and you spending time with yourself and in relation, in connection to all other beautiful women, I know you'll have so many breakthroughs and so much. Well, I know so much alchemy is going to happen, and you'll be able to tap into your abundant self, I keep hearing.
Yes.
And you're going to free yourself, and you're going to finally, for those who have not allowed themselves to live your life on your own terms, the way you wanted. And I really wish anyone who's going to join it to be able to get whatever they wish they want to get, but also to be open that it might be something else that's going to happen, because we might have certain expectations, but certain other things might come up. But definitely, I hope you are going to reclaim your voices. You're going to reclaim your souls and hearts for those who have not been really connected. And I hope you are going to remember and awaken what a beautiful, souls you are.
Yes. Alchemy. That was the first card that came out. Goddess Nefertiti. Everything you touch turns to gold. The time is now. Spirit is opening the portal and creating this safe and sacred space for us to do the work together in community. You know, so many times we feel that we are all alone. And it's just so hard because we are all alone. The truth is, we are not all alone. We are creating, Marta and I and Spirit have created this sacred container for us to do the work over 3 days. So join us, y'all. Join us.
Or join us. Rikki, I don't remember. Did we put on the sales page what time we are going to be doing this retreat? Because I know we agreed we live in different time zones.
Yes, we definitely do live in different time zones. Come through different time zones. I love that. I love how you're there, I'm here, and everyone else in the world is where they're at. I really love that. No, we did not put the times. What did we settle on? Did we settle on?
I think it was 5 p.m. my time, so 5 to 7. But basically, that event is going to be live 5 to 7 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But then you get a replay. So anyone who, for instance, is not able to take some time off work on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, it depends on you are still able to join us because we are going to upload the replays. But I think it was 5 p.m., 5 to 7 my time, which is 12
we had
Eastern.
A couple of different time slots, right? So we had like the 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. my time, which would be 10 to 12 for the Eastern time. Maybe 5 p.m. your time as well. We'll get it figured out, y'all. It'll be on we'll put it up there on the website.
Yes, basically the schedule will be there. You will know your time zones. You'll be able to convert it. But the most important is, that we try to make it so it works for everyone. So it will be like your morning, like my early, late afternoon, early evening. But then also replays are going to be available. And then one day we'll be in the same zone, time zone,
one day,
for some in person. So we'll be updating you with other projects that Spirit wants us to create. So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, y'all. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank y'all for tuning in, for interacting with us. Inka and Gigi, Kanisha, all y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in with us.
Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Rikki, again for that beautiful conversation, as always.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I'm sending everyone so much love. And hopefully, to see some of you during part of our retreat. It's in a private Zoom room. We are not going live on Instagram. No.
Mhm.
So that's not an excuse like to not
Mhm.
dance. We
Yes,
will be
exactly.
dancing.
Yes, we will have a
Okay.
sacred, safe container for our
We
eyes
will.
only. Yes, yes, yes. Love y'all.
Thank you, Courtney. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. I'm just finishing.
Bye.